Well, hey guys, it's Spiffyguy, and I'm out here for a little walk in the woods. I'm at Bangert Island. Hopefully this isn't too bad of a video here. I'm using my phone. It is Samsung S8 Active, because if you follow my channel, you know that my previous camera, the Olympus SH2, has died. Square Trade determined that it was unable to fix. So they sent me a check and I need to buy a new one, but seeing as how I have to pay taxes on YouTube, I figured I would wait until first of the year and do it as a write-off, because I have tax loopholes like that. So anyway, we're out here. This is really the first snow of the year. It snowed a little bit yesterday morning, but then it immediately melted. So it's looking kind of nice. And I'm going to walk on down to the Missouri River and have a spot of tea. Of course, there's airplanes up there somewhere. Anyway, yeah, it's gorgeous. It's about 22 degrees, which I think is -4 Celsius for like the rest of the world. Anywho, we're just going to keep walking, and we'll see what the audio sounds like. I don't even know if you'll see this. If you do, well, hopefully it comes out okay. All right, so this is the selfie mode, if you will. And we're just out here cruising along. Since it rained and snowed yesterday and it's snowing today, pretty much everything is going to be just covered with water. So this area has a lot of cottonwood, so I'm looking for cottonwood that are down. So you can kind of go along the edge of the bark, and you can strip off the bark, kind of like a cedar and tulip poplar, I guess. And then you can kind of shred that up and make a tinder bundle out of it. Because it's winter, it's going to be hard to tell what's alive and what's dead. I brought my little Nimblewill stove. I thought maybe I'll try to gather some stuff, make a little fire just to boil up some water, kind of bushcraft style. If not, I have a Trangia as well. I'm carrying the Duluth pack, and then I'm wearing my fall raven pants, so that's exciting because I've been working out, trying to eat better, and hitting the gym, and I can fit in my fall raven pants now. I bought them from Mass Drop, and I thought, well, maybe I could get away with the 34 size, and they were a little tight, but now they're not. And so that's pretty exciting. I've been looking forward to checking out these fall raven pants. One thing I do need to get is a top to go along with them. Something that is less of a fleece and more of like a Filson or even a fall raven type flannel. You know, wool that's a little bit warmer for these trips where I'm not actually super hiking. If I was going full bore right now, then I would heat up. But since I'm just kind of moseying, I'm a little cool, so I had to layer up. Anywho, we're going to walk around and... How's that fancy action? We're going to walk around. A dude with a beagle went in front of me, so I doubt I will see any deer. But we're open. So this is kind of what I'm talking about here. Got a big cottonwood down here. All this stuff in here would probably be pretty decent. But pulled off this chunk of bark, and you can see it's these layers. This stuff's a little wet, but it's that kind of layering that we're looking for. This inner bark material that we can just kind of peel up and fluff up like cedar. Like I said, this stuff's a little wet. I'll put it in my pocket. We'll see what we get, you know. But that's what we're hoping to find. All right, so I found kind of a sheltered place down here underneath this big old cottonwood. If I had a tarp or something, then I could lay it over the top, but I didn't bring anything. Wasn't really thinking, you know, just kind of coming out here screwing around. These are remnants of old shipping docks. Bangert Island used to be an area for offloading and things like that. But it's picking up the snow. Anyway, so this is the Nimblewill stove. Those of you who have subscribed have probably seen this. This is a basic just a basic, you know, twig burner. And I picked up all these twigs right here, just kind of lying around, stuff that was sticking up, debris and things like that. So they should all burn up pretty decent. And then that medium-sized dump pouch is full of cottonwood bark that I need to process up and go from there. But other than that, I'm gonna get rolling here and get my water boiling. Well, I'll be honest, that was kind of a pain. I got it rolling. I'm gonna let it burn down a little bit, let those fall back in, and then I'll put a grate across and then put my little cup up there. The problem was everything was really damp, and the fire steel wasn't working, and the lighter would light stuff, but then it would go out. So I sort of cheated, and I pulled a little hand sanitizer out of my med kit, or my hygiene kit, whatever you want to call it, and I just did a little squirt on there, and that was the end of it. So, you know, it pays to have little cheaters in there. I'm definitely not making friction fire out in these conditions, that's for sure. Well, it's super nice to get out here. I got my little tea strainer. I picked these up on Amazon. There was a 3-pack. It had 2 of the single and then 1 big pot size one. And so I took one to work. I have one at home, and the big pot one I can usually take out if I'm bringing out the bush pot, the Morris bush pot. So I don't know if you guys like this sort of thing, this little sort of one-off day trip stuff. I want to do some more of these type of things, bushcrafty. It's hard for me to plan a whole overnight and a weekend and that sort of thing, you know, especially with work and the schedule for building trail and things like that. So, you know, it's hard to get every single weekend taken care of. So being able to kind of get away for a few hours, come out and do some stuff. I don't know if you guys are interested in seeing that or not. Let me know. But other than that, I hope to get a lot more trips in 2018. I've got I'm going to buy a new camera, so everything won't be on the phone here. I'm looking at getting the Olympus TG5, which is a waterproof camera, and so I'd be able to use that along with kayaking and hiking and that sort of thing. And so that might work out along with the external audio recorder. I have the fake GoPro as well, and you know, I like to use that for some shots, but I don't particularly care for the fisheye thing. And if you're doing hiking and that sort of thing, it kind of gets a little funky looking. But other than that, hopefully you guys had a good 2017. I know I had some decent trips in there, and I'm hoping to get some more come next year. And I appreciate all you guys, you know, watching me and paying attention to the videos that I put out. I put pictures up on Instagram, that sort of thing, and just trying to promote getting outside. That's what it's all about, is to go outside and do things. I mean, this is right next to the city, and it's such a great little park to go to. You can kind of mill around, do some hiking, biking, that sort of thing. Especially good during hunting season. So anyway, that's about it, really. I'm just going to kind of finish up here and hike on out. So I appreciate you guys watching, and just remember that life is an adventure. So go out and have one.